What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just got done planting my garden. Y'all gonna have to forgive me for the wind noise. I still ain't got a microphone, so there's gonna be a little bit of wind noise, but I need y'all's help with something. If anybody watching is a professional gardener, or you just plant gardens, or you've been planting gardens for a long time, or know how to grow anything, let me know. Please comment, flood the comments, and let me know anything that I can learn of how to plant a garden. I've been planting one now for probably 10 years, and it is so sporadic, very hit or miss. Every single year it seems like either something dies, something grows, and I've heard people say that that's normal depending on the weather, depending on the soil, rotating crops, depending on the nitrogen, all that other stuff. But I just need some general information, and I want some specific information, a little bit of both. If y'all have got anything, let me know what kind of fertilizers you use for what vegetables, all of that. Like most of the research I've done, or all of the research I've done, has been online, just Googling stuff, learning stuff, trying stuff. And if y'all have watched any of my taxidermy videos especially, y'all know that I hate to take anybody's word for anything. So a lot of times I will try different things, whether somebody says it'll work or not. So I really like to just experiment. Like this year, I have just planted like 40 tomato plants. We love tomatoes. We love putting up sauce, chili, all kind of stuff. So what I did, I planted a dozen Roma tomatoes, and I think I've got like, I think it was like 38 just regular tomatoes. So what I did different this time, we have been doing cages and kind of spacing them apart where I can tell around them. This time I did a row of tomatoes, only put them about a foot and a half apart. I'm gonna make like a whole hedgerow of them and stake them off, put some T-posts and run some wire to where I can just stake them all just like you would like pole beans or something. So I don't know if it'll work or not. We've planted tomatoes before like really close together and they did pretty good, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I like to try something different, and this way I'll go ahead and show y'all. I can get my tiller in between these rows. Like right here we've got some some cucumbers, some pickling cucumbers right here. We love pickles. Christy makes a bunch of pickles homemade. So this is regular tomatoes. Like I've got them all the way nearly 50 foot of tomatoes. You can see them all the way down through there. And then I've left a lot of space. Like you can see between like where the cucumbers are, which these are going to spread out some. I left some room on the other side for them to spread out. Like where these tomatoes come down, even where the Romas are at, right here, I've got about 5 foot of spacing between the regular and the Romas. And then I've got about another 3 foot of spacing. Right here I did some sweet potatoes. I've got some of them mounted up. We love sweet potatoes too, and I've had pretty good luck growing them, so that's cool. But then I've got another 5 foot, and down this row right here I have done some pink eye purple hull peas, and then we did another row of black beans. We eat a lot of black beans, love Mexican food. So like I said, I don't know anything about gardening. I love doing it. I hate buying food, and I love to eat. So I mean, you know what they say, feed yourself, starve the government. You know, it's kind of the way I look at everything. Like if I can do it myself and I can keep from having to buy something, then that's the way that I go. Love supporting my friends, but as far as just going to the store and buying a whole bunch of stuff that I'm just going to eat and never see again, it's just flushing money down the toilet, literally. So it's easy to grow your own food, especially when you've got a spot that's generally big enough to where something is going to grow. But that's kind of been my problem, is I can always grow something. Now, like, you know, these tomatoes may do great this year. They have done great in the past. Some years they do terrible. I've experimented with different kind of fertilizers, all kind of stuff, and really haven't settled on something that seems like it always works. So, you know, a soil test would probably really come in handy. I've never done that before. But y'all, please, in the comments below, like I said, if y'all have got any ideas of anything that I can try or experiment with this year, going into fertilizing, and as the plants start to grow, what I need to do. And as far as like next year when I go to plant and all, if y'all got any kind of ideas, please let me know, because I love doing this and I would really like it to be as successful as possible for the amount of work I put in it, because I really do work my tail off trying to keep this thing maintained. So guys, for real, I'm going to thank y'all in advance for any kind of help y'all can give me on this. Really appreciate y'all watching. We'll see y'all on the next video.